speaking or introspecting on this earthly existence, this lifetime, or this earthly existence, introspecting on this earthly existence, I'm in a new reality. I'm in a more expanded reality in which I'm able to perceive more of reality, more of what reality consists of. So I am introspecting because I have parts of myself that are discordant to my new reality. I have parts of myself that are fighting the new reality. I have parts of myself that are resistant to the new reality. So I'm going within myself, just loving on myself. And there's a lot of change going on. So like I'm listening to my body. What does my body want? What my body wants, my body's gonna get. So I'm sitting here eating tater tots. Something familiar, something my body wants. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. So I'm eating tater tots, blessed it. Transmute anything that's not good for my body. And so it is. So I'm sitting here eating, and I am comforting myself as I now know every part of my existence is conscious. Every part of my existence is conscious. And last night I just rubbed all over my body, my feet, my legs, my arms, my back, my heart, my head. I rubbed all over my body and just spoke to my body, and my body spoke back. My body spoke back. My body was relieved. My body was relieved to be acknowledged and thanked for all that my body has sustained me through, all that my body is journeying with me through. So I'm sitting here now today, and I'm introspecting on, the energies within, the discordant energies, the energies that are resisting this new reality, this more abundant reality, this more expansive reality. And I realized I had the aha moment last night. I had the intuitive journey last night that showed me that I was always the I am. We have always been the I am. We have always been God, goddesses having human experiences. We have always been an expression of the infinite creator having a human experience. We just could not perceive it. This is the way it has always been. The things that we are awakening to, the things that we are beginning to see, these are the things that have always been. These are the ways that have always been. We just could not perceive it. So I'm introspecting on how I did perceive life. I'm introspecting on how I perceived life. These discordant energies that are fearful to move forward within me. And I realized I had discordant energies back then as well. So I was raised Christian. I was raised around Christianity. I went to Baptist churches, I had have faith in the story of Jesus Christ. I always knew though. I always had faith in a speculatory way. Like I always had faith in the energy of God. I always had faith in that omnipotent presence of God. I always had faith. And I knew God was within me. I said it from a little child. I don't know where it was intuitive. I knew God was within me. I knew this. But again, we live in a world that is concave, convex. It doesn't show us our truth. It shows distortions in every way. We live in a world that doesn't mirror back our truth. We lived in a world that did not mirror back our truth. We lived in a world that did not mirror back our truth. We lived in a world that mirrored back concave and convex images, distorted images. So I would introspect for as long as I can remember. I would introspect, what is life? And I would find comfort. I would find remembrance in things outside of what was culturally appropriate for who this distorted world said I was. So I found familiarity in Judaism. I found resonance in Hinduism. I found peace in the notion that we are not the only creations in the space of what is. I found remembrance and resonance in the notion that there are other beings and other parts in the space of what is. All of these pieces were breadcrumb to me throughout this whole life existence. But then the world, when I stepped out into the world, this world that I was taught to please, this world. When I stepped out into this world, it was not what I felt on the inside. This world wasn't what I felt on the inside, but I was taught to please this world in order to survive. I was taught to please this world in order to survive. So I've always lived with discordant energies within the undercurrent stream of intuitive knowing of who I am, what I am, where I am. And then the ice that is encased on top of this energetic flow, this water-like flow, the stagnant ice that says, this is what it is, even though you don't resonate with this, even though your energy, even though what is feels like an impenetrable feels like an impenetrable manufactured thing that does not give off the warmth that you are. This impenetrable block of ice, this manufactured ice, does not give off the warmth, does not mirror back the warmth that you are. It does not mirror the warmth that you are. It doesn't resemble nature. It isn't natural. It isn't natural. So what did I do? What did we do as humanity? What do we do as humanity? We alter ourselves. When we are nature. We are nature, but we spend every waking moment of our lives anxious about how to alter ourselves to be something that's not natural. It's not natural. This world that we lived in wasn't natural. It wasn't natural. We are natural. We are nature. We are. So as I introspect on these discordant energies are nothing but an illusion. These discordant energies are an illusion that my mind held on to. That were energetic pockets in my body of holding on to a manufactured survival when nature takes care of nature. Nature takes care of nature. Survival in and of itself is natural. It's not natural to have to survive. Nature takes care of nature. Nature takes care of nature. Being guided into the realization that everything that you experience is going to be utilized for future endeavors. Everything that you experience, your soul decided to experience that in order to become a stepping stool, in order to become a building block towards your future. A building block towards your future. I experienced some crazy stuff during the COVID pandemic, from a deep depression, to homelessness, to getting in a car accident, to being thrusted into my spiritual awakening. And as I love on myself and I allow myself to shed those energies of that fear, the energies of that fear at that time, because again, time is an illusion. Everything happens in cycles, and it's energetic cycles. So the point, a space and time that I'm at right now, it's a mirror to the space that I was at during the COVID pandemic, where I was in a deep depression, where I became homeless, where I got in a car accident. It's a mirror to that, and it's that same time space, right? It's that same time space. But the thing that's different about it is I'm different. I'm completely different. I'm a completely different embodiment of energies. I'm an embodiment of a variation of energies that are completely different. I'm in alignment with my divinity. I am in alignment with my divinity. So I'm sitting here and I know that I'm in alignment with my divinity. But again, I had that discordant energy that was fighting the new reality, and I wasn't sure what was going on. And then I was intuitively guided to understand that the space that I'm in right now is the same space when I was in deep fear of not surviving. I was in deep fear of not surviving at this cycle in the space of time where I was in this previous cycle in the space of time. So I loved on myself. I loved on myself. And like I said, wherever it lands in the podcast, the best thing that we can do for ourselves is exercise old energies out of our body by loving on ourselves. So I loved on myself. I loved on myself. Shout out to Queen of Cups, or Three of Cups, or the Elements, however they go by on YouTube. Three beautiful souls that converse on spirituality and the journey of ascension, the journey of life, the journey of our souls. Three of Cups, or the Elements. I'm not sure what they're going by these days, but shout out to them, because the title of one of their discussions, one of their videos, is what Spirit used as "We are all one," but Spirit used that as a synchronicity for me to love these old energies out of me, to exercise these old energies out of me through self-love. So thank y'all so much for being a part of my journey. Thank you for being a part of my journey. As we all are a part of each other's journey, but thank you. But yeah, self-love is the best love, because it takes you to new heights. It opens up new doors. It thrusts you into new realities with ease and grace. And so it is. Join me, your host, Ashley Nicole Phillips, on YouTube and or Spotify. Let's get activated.